Have you ever opened your eyes in the morning thinking you should feel refreshed, but instead you feel like you've barely slept at all? Maybe your body feels heavy, your mind a little foggy, and even getting out of bed feels like a chore. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. So many people over 60 wake up wondering, why am I still tired even after a full night's sleep? It's frustrating, it's confusing, and let's be honest, it can put a damper on your whole day. But here's the good news. Feeling tired after 60 isn't just part of getting older, like we're sometimes led to believe. There are real reasons behind it, some of them pretty surprising, and once you know what's going on, you can actually fix it faster than you might think. You deserve mornings that feel good again. You deserve days filled with energy and moments that bring you joy, not just a constant battle against fatigue. Today we're going to talk about 5 surprising reasons you might be waking up tired, and more importantly, what you can do about each one starting today. And don't worry, I'm not going to hit you with a bunch of complicated advice or impossible routines. Everything we'll cover is simple, practical, and designed to fit right into your life without adding extra stress. Alright, let's get right into it. One of the most overlooked reasons so many people feel drained in the morning is because of hidden dehydration. Now, you might be thinking, but I drink water during the day. And that's great. But here's the catch. As we get older, our sense of thirst naturally dulls. That means even if your body needs water, you might not feel thirsty enough to drink more. And overnight, while you're sleeping, you're going 7, 8, maybe even 9 hours without a sip. If you went that long during the day without drinking, you'd probably feel pretty sluggish too. When your body is even mildly dehydrated, your blood thickens just a little, your heart has to work harder, and your muscles, and even your brain, don't function as smoothly. That morning brain fog, those heavy limbs? Dehydration could be whispering behind the scenes. A simple fix is to start a gentle hydration habit. Try keeping a glass of water next to your bed. When you wake up, before you even reach for the coffee, take a few slow sips. Not a full glass if that feels like too much. Just enough to reawaken your system. It's such a small thing, but it tells your body, hey, it's a new day. Let's get moving. Now, another sneaky culprit behind waking up tired is something you might not even notice happening during the night. Poor breathing. I'm talking about shallow breathing or even brief periods where you're not breathing properly, something called sleep apnea. And no, you don't have to be snoring like a freight train to have it. Sometimes it's subtle. Maybe you wake up with a dry mouth, a slight headache, or just that feeling like you've been running a marathon all night. As we age, the muscles in our throat and airway can relax a little more than they used to. Gravity takes its toll. Even if you've never had breathing issues before, it can quietly creep in and steal the deep, restful sleep your body craves. One easy thing you can do is to pay attention to how you're sleeping. Sleeping flat on your back can make airway collapse more likely. If you notice that you often wake up feeling worse when you sleep on your back, try propping yourself up just slightly or turning onto your side. Some people even find that a special pillow, designed to keep airways open, makes a huge difference. And if you suspect that breathing might be a bigger issue for you, don't be shy about mentioning it to your doctor. There are simple tests they can do to find out, and easy solutions too. It's not about wearing a big scary machine. Sometimes it's as simple as using a mouthpiece that keeps your airway open. The point is, restful sleep isn't just about the hours you spend in bed, it's about how well your body is able to breathe and repair during those hours. You deserve that kind of deep, healing sleep. Now, while we're talking about nighttime habits, there's another big reason people over 60 wake up feeling tired. And it's one that surprises almost everyone when they hear it. It's blood sugar swings overnight. Yep, even if you don't have diabetes or prediabetes, your blood sugar levels naturally shift while you sleep. And if they dip too low, your body responds by pumping out stress hormones like cortisol, and guess what? That tiny surge can jolt you out of your deeper stages of sleep without you even realizing it. You might not fully wake up, but your sleep becomes lighter, more restless. No wonder you don't feel fully refreshed by morning. One way to help your body stay steady through the night is to have a light, balanced evening snack. I'm not talking about a big, heavy meal at midnight, just something small and simple like a slice of whole grain toast with a little peanut butter, or a few almonds and a slice of apple. A combination of a little healthy fat, a little protein, and a little complex carbohydrate can help keep your blood sugar stable, giving your body the peaceful night it needs to truly rest. Alright, we've covered a lot already. Hidden dehydration, poor breathing, and blood sugar swings can all quietly chip away at your energy while you sleep. But there's more, because sometimes feeling tired isn't just about what's happening during the night. It's also about what happens before you even lay down. Think about your evenings for a moment. Are they calm and winding down gently, or are they filled with screens, bright lights, and maybe even a little bit of stress? The hours leading up to bedtime set the stage for the kind of sleep you're going to have, and honestly, this is something that trips up so many of us without even realizing it. One of the biggest energy stealers after 60 is something as simple as too much light exposure before bed. Our bodies are incredibly smart. We have a natural clock inside us, called the circadian rhythm, that tells us when it's time to be awake and when it's time to get sleepy. But here's the catch: that rhythm is heavily influenced by light. And not just sunlight, but the light from our phones, TVs, tablets, and even the overhead lights in our homes. When we're exposed to bright light late in the evening, especially that cool blue light from screens, it sends a message to our brain saying, "Hey, stay awake. It's still daytime." And as a result, our bodies don't produce as much melatonin, the natural hormone that helps us drift into deep, restorative sleep. It's like trying to fall asleep while your brain is still stuck in day mode. No wonder we wake up feeling like we never really powered down. But here's the good news: you don't have to give up your favorite shows or stop using your phone altogether. Just tweak your habits a little. Try dimming the lights around your house an hour before bed. Switch to softer, warmer bulbs if you can. If you like to read or watch TV at night, consider using settings that reduce blue light, or even wear a simple pair of blue light blocking glasses in the evening. It's such a small adjustment, but it gives your body a clearer signal that it's time to start winding down. You might be surprised how much more refreshed you feel in the mornings after just a few nights of giving your natural rhythms a little more respect. Now, let's talk about something else that can quietly rob you of energy overnight, and that's mental clutter. You know that feeling when your body is tired but your mind just won't shut off? Maybe you're lying there thinking about your to-do list or a conversation you had earlier, or even worrying about things you can't control. It's exhausting. And even if you eventually fall asleep, that underlying tension can keep your sleep light and restless. What's important to understand is that your mind needs a cool-down period, just like your body does. If you try to go straight from a busy, active brain into sleep, it's a little like trying to slam on the brakes while going 60 miles per hour. Instead, you want to ease yourself into a slower pace. A great way to do that is by creating a small, simple bedtime ritual. Nothing complicated. Just a few quiet moments where you signal to yourself, "The day is over. It's time to rest now." Maybe that's writing down a few thoughts in a journal. Maybe it's sitting quietly and taking a few slow, deep breaths. Or maybe it's something as simple as sitting by the window for a few minutes, watching the evening settle in. What matters is that it's peaceful, predictable, and gives your mind permission to let go. Over time, this can train your brain to slip into sleep more easily, and stay there longer so you wake up actually feeling like you've slept. And while we're at it, let's not overlook one more surprising factor that can leave you waking up tired: muscle stiffness and tension. As we get older, our muscles naturally lose a little elasticity. If we spend most of the evening sitting or we go straight to bed without moving much, the body can get a little stuck during the night. That stiffness doesn't just make it harder to get out of bed, it can actually interfere with sleep itself. If your body is uncomfortable, even in subtle ways, it can keep you from reaching the deeper stages of sleep that are the most restorative. Thankfully, there's a wonderfully gentle fix for this too: light stretching before bed. You don't need a full workout or a yoga class or anything complicated. Just a few simple movements to loosen up your neck, your shoulders, your back, and your legs. Think of it like giving your body a good night hug. A little bit of stretching helps release built-up tension, improves circulation, and sets you up for a deeper, more restful sleep. One easy move you can try tonight? Sit on the edge of your bed, take a deep breath, and slowly roll your shoulders forward and backward a few times. Stretch your arms gently overhead, like you're reaching for the ceiling. Then bend forward slowly, letting your head and arms dangle loosely toward the floor, and just breathe there for a moment. Nothing fancy, just enough to tell your body, you can relax now. You've done enough for today. It's amazing how these small, caring habits can add up to such big changes in how you feel. You don't need to accept feeling tired as the new normal after 60. Your body is still capable of incredible vitality, you just have to give it the right tools to tap into that natural energy again. When we understand how hydration, breathing, blood sugar, light exposure, mental clutter, and physical tension all play a part, it's like uncovering hidden keys to a better, more energized life. And there's still one more important piece of the puzzle to talk about. Another thing that often gets overlooked is how much our sleep, and in turn our energy, depends on our emotional health. It's easy to think of sleep as purely physical, like a machine that just needs to be switched off and recharged. But the truth is, our emotions play a huge role in how deeply we rest and how energized we feel the next day. After 60, life brings a lot of changes. Retirement, shifts in family dynamics, sometimes even feelings of loneliness or a loss of purpose. And even if we don't consciously dwell on these things during the day, they can quietly stir under the surface at night. It's like carrying an invisible weight that you only fully notice when everything else around you gets quiet. If you've ever woken up feeling drained, even after a full night's sleep, it might be because your mind and heart are carrying more than they should. But here's the beautiful thing. Just as we take care of our bodies, we can care for our emotional selves too. And it doesn't have to be complicated or heavy. In fact, some of the most powerful tools are simple moments of connection, gratitude, and self-kindness. One lovely practice you might want to try is ending your day with a few minutes of reflection on what went well. Not a long list, just one or two small good things that happened that day. Maybe you had a warm cup of tea, or you heard from an old friend, or you simply enjoyed a few moments of peace. Letting yourself recognize and savor these small wins shifts your mind into a state of contentment and safety, which naturally invites better sleep. It's also incredibly helpful to stay connected, to loved ones, friends, even community groups. Human beings are wired for connection. When we feel isolated, it's not just sad, it's physically stressful. But when we feel connected, even if it's just a quick chat with a neighbor or a phone call with a friend, it soothes the nervous system. It tells the body, you're safe. You can rest now. Never underestimate how powerful a simple, heartfelt conversation can be. And speaking of feeling safe and rested, one more surprising thing that can leave you waking up tired is the quality of your sleeping environment itself. We often get so used to our bedrooms that we don't notice when they're working against us. But your bedroom should be a sanctuary, a place that makes your whole being say, ah, the moment you walk in. Take a moment to think about your room. Is it cluttered? Bright? Noisy? Maybe the mattress is a little too soft or too hard. Maybe there's a blinking light from a charger, or traffic noise outside your window. Every small distraction can pull you out of deeper sleep without you even realizing it. The fix? Again, simple, gentle changes. Keep the bedroom cool, dark, and as quiet as possible. Use heavy curtains if needed. Clear out clutter if you can, so your mind feels more at peace when you walk in. And don't forget about the mattress and pillows. If they're older and not supporting you properly, it's absolutely worth investing in new ones. Think of it as a gift to your future self. Every good night's sleep will pay you back 100-fold in energy, mood, and vitality. Sometimes people hesitate to make changes like this, feeling like it's too much trouble or too late to make a difference. But I'm here to tell you, it's never too late. Every small step you take towards creating a more restful environment, a gentler evening routine, a more peaceful mind, and a healthier body adds up. And the wonderful part is, once you start, the results can come faster than you might expect. Waking up feeling refreshed, clear-headed, and ready to enjoy the day isn't something reserved for the young. It's absolutely within reach at any age. All it takes is a little awareness, a little kindness to yourself, and the willingness to try some new habits, even if they feel small at first. So if you've been feeling more tired lately, don't be discouraged. Don't chalk it up to just getting older. Your body, your mind, your spirit, they all want to thrive. Sometimes they just need a little extra support. And every time you make one of these small changes, whether it's drinking more water, dimming the lights, stretching your muscles, calming your mind, connecting with loved ones, or creating a more restful space, you are sending a powerful message to yourself. I am worth taking care of. And truly you are. If today's video sparked a few ideas or gave you that little nudge to try something new tonight, I'd love to hear about it. Feel free to share your thoughts or even your favorite nighttime rituals down in the comments. I always enjoy hearing from you. And if you found this video helpful, please tap that like button. It really helps the channel, and consider subscribing for more simple tips to help you live your happiest, healthiest life. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to wake up excited for the day ahead. And every day is a new chance to get closer to that vibrant, energized life you deserve. Here's to brighter mornings, peaceful nights, and living your best life at any age. Stay well, stay hopeful, and I'll see you in the next video.